Jimmy Mook!
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. So, today I've got something different for you. This is very new to me. 2025 Kakawow, I believe is how it's pronounced. That's how I've heard it pronounced from other channels. Aura DC trading cards. Now, I believe this company also did a Marvel set that I was unaware of, so those are very hard to come by now, but these DC ones I think came out in like maybe October, November. So I was able to get a blaster of these, which this is. Looks like a hanger box, but it's actually what they consider a blaster. The ones that look like blaster boxes are actually the hobby boxes, which are kind of pricey, surprisingly, because these were actually not cheap either. But you get 4 cards per pack, 7 packs per box. Some very cool stuff. Obviously, all DC characters. There's going to be these blaster exclusive. Or the blue peacock or the purple peacock card. We should hopefully get one of those in this box, at least one of either one. And there's some good stuff. So on the back here we've got it's got hits a little bit, some stuff to look for. Obviously this I think we're guaranteed one of these. I don't know. I mean it's I think it's a toss up of which peacock you get, but then we get if we get lucky, we get some of these like either script cards or these energy cards. I know that those are like a tough hit. Those are basically a case hit in one of these. We'll see if we get one. I doubt we will, but I have seen someone pull in out of one of these, so I know they're not possible to get. But you got all kinds of stuff: debut covers, chibi cards to get, legacy cards. I think there's even like a Joker exclusives insert set. But some really cool stuff. I mean, I'm not big into DC, but I thought this would be a cool thing to open. They kind of caught my eye, so. And they look pretty nice. They look like tops, like chrome stuff. So they've kind of got that look to them, but I don't know. I was just interested in seeing what they're all about. But let's go ahead and get into them. Let's see what we get. Break into this and let's see. So here's all the packs here. I don't know. I thought these were interesting. I mean, you guys have obviously. There's a little bit of a. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, it's like. Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that you can get out of this. But anyway, yeah, you'll have to bear with me because I'm not super versed on DC. I'm more of a Marvel guy, but I mean, I'm not huge even to comics. I don't have like a vast knowledge of them, so you'll have to bear with me anyway. But here's our 7 packs. Let's go ahead and get started and see what we get here. Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought they were interesting. I've been getting into Batman lately. Rewatching the Batman animated series, so I don't know. These kind of caught my eye, and I thought, let's give them a try. See what they are. See what they're all about. So if you can see, the backs on these are kind of pretty simple, and they're not just DC. There are some that are branded for like Batman or Superman. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's see what we get here. So we're going to start off, and I believe this is what the base card looks like. So you get 3 cards up front that are base cards usually, and then you get like an insert or whatever, something special in the back. I mean, sometimes it's not that special, but we'll start it off with the Scarecrow here. I've been watching some videos of this, of people opening this, just to get a feel for the set, and from what I can tell, it's like a mixed bag of the art they choose to use for each character. It's not all going to be like from one specific like timeline or like set or like run of the comic or whatever. It's just going to be whatever they decided to use, because I've even seen stuff from like the Batman animated series in here. And like I said, you'll have to bear with me because I'm not super familiar with DC Comics, so like I'm not going to know exactly which run each one of these pieces of art is from, or the drawings are from. We got a Doomsday there on the base. Alright, and let's see, we'll move on to, we got Black Manta, and then we'll get our next card. Now this looks like a silver, so I believe the parallels for the base set are usually going to be silvers, and then we can also get other things like I said, the peacock cards, the energy cards, which I think are a little bit harder to pull, and then Waterfall I think is another parallel that you can get. But usually it's going to be silver, which I think is, like I said, it's similar. It reminds me a lot of like Tops. So our last card is going to be Static, who I'm not familiar with. See, there's a character I don't know. But I believe that is going to be a silver card, because that is got a very heavy refractor to it. And usually if I'm translating this in Topps terms, like that does look very much like what a silver would be in Topps, because it has that refractor to it. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's an interesting one that I have not seen anybody open. Rorschach from Watchmen. That is random, because I don't think I've seen anybody pull that card. So that's interesting. So we get him on a base. We'll get a Mira on a base card. We got the Penguin, and that's not bad. It's a cool looking art there. And then we've got something special on the back here. So let's take a look at what it is. And this is going to, oh wow, that is like a movie. Wonder Woman 1984. Interesting. So I didn't know that they did those. That's interesting, because I didn't realize that I believe these are some, from what I'm telling on the checklist, I think these are the DC Legacy cards. So that one's from there. Looks like there's 2 cards from Wonder Woman 1984, and that is one of them, which is funny because I never saw this movie because I heard it was not great. But I did like the first one. But that I don't know if that's I don't think that's a parallel, because from what I can tell in the checklist, I don't think that these DC Legacy cards have parallels. So that might be just the way they come, which is pretty slick. I mean, that looks pretty good. But yeah, interesting. I didn't realize that they were like still shots from the movies on the Legacy cards. That's kind of weird, but I don't know. I don't know. That's what they wanted to do. So cool. Interesting. Alright, so we'll move it on to the next pack. We've got Katana on one. We've got Captain Cold on a base. And let's see, another Katana. So I've heard of this happening where you're getting doubles in the same pack, which is kind of lame. I mean, but it's, you know, these days with the card world, I wouldn't be surprised to see any of this. It looks like we got another one of these DC Legacies. I watched quite a few videos of people opening these, and I don't think I saw a single person get one of these Legacy cards, which is funny that I've gotten 2 in the same box. So this looks like Shazam. That's interesting that I've gotten 2 of those, even though I wasn't even sure that I didn't even really realize what those DC Legacy cards were, because I didn't think I saw anyone pull one. That's interesting. Okay, well, alright, so next up we're gonna get, ooh, nice, how about a Batman on the base? That's a nice one, so we'll put that one aside because I always like a good Batman. Cyborg, very nice. And we got some stuff here. So it looks like we got 2 non-base, or at least traditional base cards. So our next one is going to be, ooh, a Metropolis Legend of Superman. That is cool. I like that. That's a cool one. It's a nice card. I don't think that's a parallel, but that is very, very nice. I like the way that looks. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's a parallel, but we'll hang on to it. I don't think it is, but that is cool. That's a cool one. And our final card is going to be another Metropolis Legend. So we get another Superman in Metropolis Legend. And I believe that is a silver parallel. So it's got that refractor to it, but I don't think this is an actual... I don't think this... And then, yeah, and this one's not numbered either. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the silver parallel of Metropolis Legend Superman. So very cool. We get a couple of Supermans in the Metropolis Legend cards. So that one's going to be, that's a nice one for us. Alright, and let's move it on to another pack. Oh, I see the symbol on the back there. So we got ourselves a decent Batman, I hope. So, alright, so we got John Stewart, Green Lantern. We get the Green Arrow. Very cool. And see some Superboy. And see, this is where I'm talking about, like what they chose to represent the characters. Because, like, obviously, like, this Cyborg, you know, is, like, I would imagine is comic art. But, like, this is clearly Superboy from, like, one of the animated series. So, yeah, it's interesting, like, what they chose to put on some of these cards. Our final card is going to be a Gotham Legends card. So I was wanting to get one of these. So we get Gotham Legends, Batman, and Two-Face. And that's going to be the silver with the nice refractor to it there. I'm trying to get those in the shot. I don't know why my light... I apologize if my light is not working well today. I feel like I'm not getting good representation of these in the shot. But that is... I love the detail on it, though. It's kind of hard to see because you can just see the reflection of my camera. Yeah, the art on that looks great. But yeah, that's going to be Gotham Legends, I believe, silver parallel of Batman and Two-Face. So that's pretty cool. It's another nice one to get. We'll put that one right there. All right, 2 packs to go, and I don't know. We'll see if we get anything else good. We might have gotten like the best of the best, but I don't know exactly how they put how they place like their hits inside the pack layout. So who knows? We still maybe get something really good. I don't know. But let's see here. So next up is going to be Wonder Girl on a base. How about a Superman base? So we get a Batman and a Superman base, and like the other thing too, word of warning. This is also why it reminds me of Topps. Is that, like I said, these are thick style, like chrome style cards. I mean, look at that bend on those. Jeez Louise. But we get a Superman to go with our Batman. Very cool. And then we've got another Gotham Legend, but I believe this is a base Gotham Legend. Yeah, I believe this is going to be a base. So that's a Gotham Legends Batman. Looks like the base version of that one. And that's the 01 on there. So, I mean, like, that's the first card in the Gotham Legends series. Very cool. That's a good one to get. And then our last card in that pack is going to be another Metropolis Legends Silver. So we get another Superman. So we've gotten 2. It looks like, I believe this one, what number was this one? That was the 3rd card in that series. This one is going to be card 2. We're just missing card 1. I think there's like a few Supermans though in that insert. So, but it's very cool to have 2 silvers in that insert set. So very cool. We get another Superman to go with that one. All right, and then we're down to our last pack. So I don't know. We might have gotten the best of the best already, but I don't know. Let's have a look and see. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get one more decent card, but I doubt it. But all right, so we'll start it out with Martian Manhunter. Got John Constantine, which that's a cool one. I was definitely going to go with my PC because I do like John Constantine. And that's one that I do enjoy. So very cool. Put that one aside. Then we get Red Arrow, and we'll finish it out with and looks like to be an Aura card. Yep, and it's going to be of Steppenwolf. So yeah, those Aura cards are pretty cool. That is another like parallel set that you can get along with like silvers and stuff like that. But there's ones called the actual Aura, and they have like that very specific like kind of like trippy background to them, but they also have that refractor to them as well. That one's pretty cool. I mean, as of a Steppenwolf is kind of mad, but like it's still a pretty cool card. I like it. It looks good. But yeah, those are the Aura cards, and they're set up a little separate, different from the base cards, obviously, because they have the Aura down at the bottom and stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. So that'll be our final card in that one. We did have a shot at numbered cards, but we did not get one today, which is kind of a bummer, but I was hoping to get one. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more of this stuff and try it out again, because I do like this. This is really cool. So that's a cool one to get. Let's see, yeah, that Metropolis Legend of Base. So we'll put that one up there with the others. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This was pretty cool. I mean, it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but like I do like the concept. I definitely love like anything Batman out of it. So I'll take anything Batman. So we got a pretty cool Gotham Legends silver on that one. I love that. I love the artwork on that, and it's like I feel like because you're seeing the reflection of the room I'm in, and like I feel like my camera is not doing justice to how good the artwork is. It keeps getting like the background, but yeah, that is a great looking. I just love the way that card looks. It's really cool. But definitely, I think I'm going to be getting more of these just because I would love to collect as many of these Batman cards as I could. That would be cool. I'm not as big into Superman, so like Superman cards are like whatever. I mean, I could probably give those to people that like Superman, but yeah, I don't know. The rest of it's pretty cool though. I definitely like these Gotham Legends. Those are really cool. I don't know. I'd love to check out and see if we can get some more inserts and some more parallel stuff. That would be really awesome. But thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the next one.